Let me ask you this: how's music finding you as a kid?
Well, you're good. I don't know if this will be a surprise or not, but my family was a country music family. They all played. My dad played all the stringed instruments very well. My mother played guitar and sang harmony very well. I can't sing harmony to, I mean, I'm awful.
People
I
make it
have to
seem
learn.
easy. It's not easy. Harmony is not easy.
Well, it is if you hear the intervals. You can hear the intervals are hearable, and she heard them very easily.
Yeah,
I don't.
right.
So I have to learn harmony like it's a melody and
Sure.
then try to match my thing with whoever I'm singing with. It's not an easy thing for me.
No.
And so I haven't done as much of it as I might have liked to. I should have taught myself better to do it, but I never did. But when they would sit around, my sister played piano and she even wrote songs. And we had this huge oak table in our kitchen, round oak table when I was really little and had a middle pedestal. And I would lean up against this middle pedestal and listen to them. And I remember there was a song and it was an Elvis Presley song, and it was called Old Shep.
Hmm.
And to this day, I cannot sing that song without crying. And
Yeah.
just thinking about that song, I think dogs are the best people on earth. I
Hmm.
truly do. I have many, and I've been in dog rescue for like 1,000 years.
Hmm.
And so I have three great giant rescue dogs now. There's 6 dogs on the property. This is the 6 dog ranch. We lack dogs here, but I could not. To this day, I can't play Old Shep
Hmm.
because it's just so true. They
It's a
just
very
don't move
emotional
right.
song, yeah, and it was, I believe, it was the first recording Elvis ever did. A lot of people think it's,
No,
yeah, a lot of people think
no.
it's that's all right, Mama, but no, he did a recording of that old Shep song at a county fair that he won a contest for. Yeah,
It's a wonderful song, and I really should sing it because it's absolutely the quintessential. This is how it is when you have a dog and you have to put it down.
yeah,
This is
hmm,
how it is.
yep,
But I changed the words at the end. It's the actual the real song says, "If there's a heaven for doggies, there's one thing I know: Old Shep has a wonderful home." I don't say if. I say there's a heaven for doggies,
yeah.
and one thing I know is Old Shep has a wonderful home. No
Well,
if. There is something else. We're not. We are spiritual beings in a physical world, and this world is, I believe, a school. I don't think we come here just once, because I don't think we can get it done once. And I think the inequalities that happen with people's births and their physicalness cannot be explained any other way if you believe in a loving God. And that is just why. And it took me a long time to come to that.
hmm,
But when I finally did, I finally went, okay, now I understand.
yeah.
Now I get it.
Let
I
me
get
ask
it.
you
And
this, because I know the internet is always right, right? But I wanted to. I try to research every one of these interviews, and really it's more of a clarification for me because the internet is always right. But from what I've read about you, kind of your first professional or your first exposure to professional music, being paid to do something musical, was kind of on a need basis, right? I read that you were a truck stop waitress slash singer in the 70s. Is that kind of how it started?
well, I think I was a truck stop waitress in the late 60s. I think
Okay.
by the 70s I was actually a folk singer, and I was, imitating great folk singers that I had known. There were a lot of great folk singers in New York at that time.
Yeah.
Karen Dalton being one of them, from whom I borrowed her last name. Freddie Neal was up there, Dave Van Ronk, and Judy Henske, who was the first white woman I ever heard who sang with some real, not just, but she actually really sang with her whole body. And white women previous to that, I hadn't heard, and I don't know how many of them were. Black women have always done it
Yeah.
from the beginning. Ma Rainey and those folks have done. Have they been able to really use their whole body to sing? But I think we white women were kind of repressed, and we only wanted to. We didn't want to use our whole body to sing. Now, I could be totally wrong about this because it's not something I've researched. It's just something I felt. And when I first heard Judy Henske, something happened. And I went, I want to sing with my whole body. I don't just want to sing from my throat. That's not it. You got to go, you have to sing with your whole body. And I've heard, when I first heard Janis Joplin, it
Yeah.
blew my mind
Yeah.
because I thought, oh, she's doing what I want to do
She
about
was
a
a game
100,000 times,
changer. Yeah.
100 times, 1,000 times better than I'm trying to do it. And I believe that was truly, from a black influence. That is my opinion. I could be wrong.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me knowing what I know about you now and hearing your sound and how you sing and how you, even from how you perform. Um, so, man, folk singing, that's great in the 70s. So,
For a long time,
yeah.
in the 60s, for a long, long time, like 17, like from 17 to maybe 26.